Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money. It is Monday, the 16th of February. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good today. Why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? We're going to recap and see if we add anything else to the card from last night's Look At Line show. Hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bells on if you're on the YouTube channel. I just had to I was on the Picks and Parlays YouTube because some wacko says that like I'm bad at college basketball. And listen, you know I'm going to have a little fun ribbing the guy back and forth. I said, I guess, number 2 last 3 days, number 1 last 7, last 30, number 1 for 2026, number 4 overall college hoops. I'm bad. I said, I guess that's why you got to dumpster dive for expired food out of dumpsters. Fella, if you think that's bad, you got to be enjoying those $3 money lines. I don't get it. That's after another free pick video winner. Like, fella, what? Like I talked to Mr. Numbers. This is why the poors are always the poor. Like if you've won. It's a winning pick. What do we? Come on. The game won. Covered. It's all covered. Didn't cover good enough for you? Wow. Oh my goodness, people. X again. I don't know. Here we go with the X nonsense. Not sure. I guess they're never bringing back the live stream on your timeline. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. I gotta stop worrying about the Twitter world. What was Jordan doing? What was that? A real video of him smacking a kid's butt like that? I mean, my little guy, like I see him, I look at him, pat on the tushies like that, being silly. Somebody else's kid, I'm not doing that too. I don't know. Again, he knows the guy. He's being silly. That's just something you've never seen out of Jordan anywhere on any kind of video. It never really whispers about that guy doing stuff like that. So I don't know. You got a popcorn yellow striped emoji. KD burner. What? Are we shocked? This guy pulled this crap before. Of course he has a burner account. Because he's a big softy. He's a big Mr. Sherman softy. Come on. All-Star game. Didn't watch the All-Star game. Would I watch a round-robin basketball game? Am I really going to watch that? No thanks. That's not funny. That's not funny. Said 9.5 about the dumpster dive. Dan Transmike, I can't wait to watch the Houston-Iowa State rematch. Yesterday I said Iowa State in this game. I'm going to put, I got a couple games we did last night. We'll put them up here. We'll stream them as well, and we'll hit them in the comment section. And then I don't know if I'm going to add any other games. We'll have to look at some of these lines. If anything that was close, we'll remake it. But for now, I'm just going to roll out the same ones. that we did last night and a couple we added as the show went on last night. So here you go. We got Iowa on the money line here. Iowa State. Tarleton, minus 120 on the money line. Wagner on the money line. Mississippi Valley on the money line. Well, what am I saying? Mississippi Valley on the money line. Mississippi Valley plus 15.5. Lamar plus 6.5. So there's that. Again, 0 people. This is I'm gonna be honest. I go on Twitter. I have like 0 people watching. That's like sad to me. It's like what the hell? I'm gonna have to watch myself. So at least I get one. Got to get one view. Let's go. We're gonna pull this game up tonight. It's a big one. Who covers the Twitter? Houston is plus what, 2.5 right now? Houston 2.5. Iowa State minus 2.5. Start the poll. The poll is up. The poll is up. All right, let's do a quick little look and see if any of these spreads, I should say, have moved from last night. We got Old Dominion still 5.5. That's come down. That's come down a full point there. Marshall, South Alabama. I wanted to take South Alabama last night. It was 4.5. Now there's a 3.5 out there as well. I can make an argument for us to take South Alabama. Duke at 19.5. You know I'm not going to come in on games like this one. Stoney and Drexel 3.5. This would be in my kind of a questionable spot to take Drexel, but 3.5. These little 3.5s, although it did cover mid-Tennessee State the other day. Last week we had a ton of them on a Saturday. Detroit was a loser. Florida International was a loser. Northeastern was a loser at 3.5. Central Arkansas did win as a plus 3.5 dog there. But the 3.5s, looking back, only a few. I just ran them off for you there. Not the that's a losing record. So Tarleton's up to 2.5. I said that last night. I was like, it looks like a Tarleton play. So that's moved from a 1 to a 2.5, or a 2. Iowa State again was 1.5, it's up to 2. Added board games. We have East Texas A&M has not moved. That's 1. It's pretty much stayed the same. Total around the same total there. Colgate's moved a point to 2.5. Not interested. Grambling and Prairie View 251, 134. The Maryland Eastern short total has gone up 3 points, in case you're keeping track of that, from 134.5 up to 137.5. And my last 2 times I've moved on a total. Yesterday was one of the days. It was a loser for me. So I'm going to stick away from telling you to take the over there because it has not worked out the last 2 days I've used it. Or the last 2 times I've used, I should say. Although the totals still have been good, 57-41. I'm not forcing things. We're rolling along. Why am I going to force games when we're winning what we put out here? Morgan State, 3.5. Has this one moved? This was... I'm sorry, there was a 5 on this one last night. There was a 5.5. It opened at 4.5, it's 5.5. Now it is down to a 3.5. There's a 4.5 You might be able to find. I see Fanatics as a 4.5. A lot of 3.5s. I don't want the points, obviously, but not 49 Not enough to get me in there right now. 3.5. Jackson, State, and Bethune-Cookman. No, thank you. 5.5, 49. South Carolina State was 4.5, 141. That one is out moved. 12.5, 131. Really not much movement there in the Howard game. There's the Wagner. You can get 11.5 now in that one at DraftKings. 10.5 at FanDuel. Mississippi Valley State, the same point difference between FanDuel and DraftKings, 16.5 to 15.5. The Word and New Orleans. Did this flip here? No. The Word still favored there. No movement on that game for me. McNeese is pretty good. They should take care of business even on the road, but not interested there. There's our Lamar plus 6.5. We will take it. Stephen F. Austin versus Corpus Christi. 5. This has come down. This was 137, by the way. It's come down. I would like the under in that one as well, but I am not going to move on the total in this added game. Alabama A&M, 3.5, 140. Here's another one. Total was 143 last night. It has come down to 140.5. Alabama A&M. I have this at 145, so I think this should be an over game. And I got to keep track of it because that's what I do. Norfolk open 134.5. Now 137.5. Over. And then we mentioned this game here, Alabama A&M, opening up at 143, now 141. But this one, I like the over in, opposite the line movement. Alcorn, no movement there. We're not much, really. 154. Hold on a second. 142. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Did I mess up these? Southern. Okay, Southern's 151. 2 and 151. Nicholas State, 2.5, 142.5. And there is that one. Alcorn and Florida A&M. $141. Hold on. I'm looking at these. Did I screw these up? Hold on. I got my A&Ms backwards here. So we got Florida A&M is 3.5 and 140. That opened at 143. Now it's at 140. Florida A&M is at 137. That opened up at 140 as well. So both of these lines have come down here. Alabama A&M 143 to 140. And Alcorn 140.5 to 137.5. Again, I'm gonna go. I like the over in all three of those matchups. Anyway, there's my little rundown for you. A little convoluted at the end, but it happens. The hell is this? Barcelona. Well, what? Dan Durant's like Iowa State as well. Too much out of their system versus Kansas, possibly, but they took care of business at home. That's what this situation is as well. I'm on pick video. All the Joes in the chat think Houston is free money. So I'm going to have to make Iowa State Supreme. Exactly. Everybody's going to be on the one side. We saw this the other day with games like this. Right then. Right? Arizona was like a big favorite. Florida was like a 9 or 10 in their game. Iowa State played Kansas. Everybody liked Kansas in that spot. The most obvious is not the winner. King D's in the house. Niner says, Iowa State money line in my pocket. Gyron in tennis and Medvedev in tennis. He's back out of tennis. As if Niners back into the tennis land. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. All right. You want to take 20.5? I'm going to say sure. You're going to sprinkle money line? 1,400 is not even really worth it to me, 1,400. I would need more than that with Syracuse. And King D loves this kind of nonsense. The old it's a pick'em versus New Orleans. The old 1.5s going around the circles here. This is his spot. He shines in these things. I can't get him. Mr. Westers with the 97 Tiger Woods Masters pregame warm-up polyester polo. You like the dry fit? This is the Michael Strahan J.C. Penney 90, probably 2016 edition, 2012 or something. I don't know. King D says Tarleton team total over 68.5. I can get behind this one, yes, because I like Tarleton. So, yeah, let's go. I can agree with D over there. I do like Tarleton. You see him scrolling underneath there on the money line. Boy, you know what? These three totals I want to kind of grab overs on, but you lose two totals, and then I kind of get a little. Well, I want to take another total. It's like when you're running hot, and again, I've been running well. You see the numbers weekly, monthly for this calendar year so far, all the way back. But on the same token, as I've strained out college basketball since mid-December, or December 11th to be precise, I've gotten a little different on how I've put out volume-wise. Now, there's been some 12-pick days and some 2-pick days. I mean, last Sunday could have been a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 25 pick day. Now today I can go from having one game that I hit to having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One day it's a big. I mean, honestly, should I go 5 and 3? Absolutely. Wouldn't make a Green Bay basketball coach. He's brought the team back. Like, that was a team everybody loved to fade last year because he's doing podcasts and really focusing on the sport. Weird how when you focus on your team, you win games and notice things. Here we go. Rigging games. There we go. Here comes the nonsense. Let's go, King D. I'm with you on that Tarleton. Green Bay was robbed. I mean, this is what I say about the rigged crew. Whether it is the end of a college or NFL game and you're like, oh, this game's rigged. Look at this. They're not calling something. Why the hell? Why'd your defense give up 34 points before that? Was it rigged? Your defense was so bad? Your quarterback threw an interception. Why are you in the spot to have it be rigged? I mean, free throws. I mean, you're out. They took 20 more free throws than you. I get it. Fouls are called. You can drive to the basket more, get some foul calls. I mean, the refs are really. Let's go to the Horizon League and rig this game. I guess like the people in my chat have not seen me take 220 underdogs since January 8th and roll out 56% winners covering. Are all those games rigged because underdogs are covering? 200 rigged games that I've participated in? Maybe I only got 130 wins on them, so maybe not all of them. So 130 rigged games because an underdog covers or a favorite covers by a point late. What IUPU yesterday, they were down 10, 12, came back, got inside the number, covered. Is that rigged? Was I on the rigged side of that game? Come on. That stuff's just stupid. That's the newbies. That's kids who just started betting in the last. How long's it been legalized sports betting now? That's that crew. Everything they lose a bet, it's rigged. I want a refund. It's ridiculous crap. Anyway, that's it. There's my little rant on rigged sports. Plays again posted in the chat. iHeartRadio, After the Fact podcasting. Go listen to iHeartRadio. Let it run for days on end so I can get $6. Maybe I get a 2026 dry fit shirt. So Mr. Whiskers doesn't make fun of me. Run the iHeartRadio podcast forever. Pull up one of your old iPhones, laptop, plug that in, just let it play forever. Let it play on mute. Thank you. Kindy's laughing at me. We're out of here. You know what tomorrow is? Tuesday. There is college basketball. I'm looking at what? 50 games? 25, 30, whatever. Look at lines back tonight with college basketball action for you. Put that notification bell on. You don't want to miss out. Mr. Resch going to go buy his $9 latte. There you go. I don't drink coffee. Not for me. Enjoy it. I will drink my jug of pink lemonade. So I'm going to roll. There you go, college basketball. Happy sports betting. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.